A $3.3 million home in Toronto just sold for $750,000 less than what the owner paid, and it was not even a turn down. If that sounds shocking, here is the thing. We have seen this before. Back in 2008, when the global financial crisis hit, Toronto real estate froze. Buyers disappeared, sellers panicked, and investors didn't know which way was up. But here is the truth. Some investors didn't just survive, they thrived. These were not hedge fund managers or celebrities. They were regular GTA homeowners, engineers, small business owners, first-time landlords. They felt the panic, but they moved strategically. And now, they are the ones who made it through and built real wealth. In this video, I'm sharing their stories and the playbook that can still work in 2025. In 2008, Toronto's market was not as overheated as the US, but we still saw a steep slowdown. From late 2008 into 2009, open houses were empty, buyers vanished, appraisal came in low, lenders tightened criteria, builders paused new condo launches. One Toronto Star headline at that time read, "Buyers vanish, listings sit." There was a moment around late 2009 when investors with cash, courage and clarity started stepping in quietly. And those who moved during that window, many double or triple their equity by the 2020s. Let's meet a few of them. Jaspreet bought a legal fourplex in Scarborough in 2009 for $535,000. Everyone told him he was crazy. He rented each unit for $1,000 per month, which covered all his costs. In 2023, he refinanced it at $1,450,000 valuation and used that equity to buy 2 more properties. He didn't bet on appreciation. He bought for income. The equity came later. Maria picked up a 2-bedroom condo in Mississauga for $255,000 in early 2009. It was not fancy, but it was near transit and cash flow with a roommate. By 2017, it was worth over $500,000. She pulled equity to start a small business. So she bought what she could afford in a stable location and held it through uncertainty. Daniel bought a heartloaf downtown for $499,000 in late 2008. Everybody said downtown living is over. They were wrong. Today, that loft is worth $1,250,000 and he Airbnb'd for years, covering the mortgage with chance to spare. He bought with flexibility and used the property to create income, not just wait for price gains. Sophia bought a small detached home in Whitby for $267,000 in 2009. She didn't time the bottom, she just knew she could rent it for $1,300 per month and cover costs. That same home is now worth $820,000. Her rent has tripled and she never sold it. So cash flow plus patience beats hype every time. 2 siblings bought a duplex in Etobicoke for $450,000 in early 2009. They live upstairs, rented the basement and added value with do-it-yourself upgrades. In 2022, it sold for $1,250,000. They didn't speculate. They live affordably, improved the home, and let time work. A newcomer family bought a townhouse in Brampton for $290,000 in late 2008. Relatives warned them it was the worst time. They still live there in 2025, mortgage-free, and now it's worth $780,000. Sometimes the best investment is simply staying put. Fast forward to today, 2025, and some of those same signals are flashing again. The GTA's sales to new listing ratio is under 40%, officially a buyer's market. Condo inventory is up 72% year over year, with over 30,000 active or coming soon listings. Pre-construction buyers are struggling. Over 1 in 4 may not close, according to Toronto law firms. Detached homes in Vaughan, Oakville and Richmond Hill are down 20 to 30% from the peak. In other words, fear is back, but so is opportunity. If you're taking notes, here is what nearly every successful 2008 investor did. They had financing ready. In 2009, buyers locked a 2.99% 5-year fix. Waiting meant missing the window. They focused on cash flow. If it could pay for itself, they held on. If not, they didn't buy it. They were not trying to time the bottom. They bought that made sense at the price they could hold long term. They chose areas with real demand, transit, schools, jobs. Even in 2008, these things matter. They bought for purpose, whether to live in, rent out, or build sweet equity. They didn't chase quick wins. They had holding power. Every flipper who failed in 2008 had one thing in common: they had to sell. We don't know exactly what will happen next, but we know how this story played out before. History doesn't repeat, but it often rhymes. And the winners in 2025 may look a lot like the quiet investors who boomed in 2009. They had financing ready. They focused on cash flow. They didn't try to time the bottom. If you're thinking of buying, holding, and repositioning, now is the time to plan, not panic. Let's have a quick call. I'll walk you through what's really selling in your neighborhood, what smart buyers are targeting right now, how to position yourself for the rebound before it becomes obvious. This is Rossita, and I'll see you in the next one.